Hey guys, this is Tim with Little Crow Gunworks. Welcome back to the channel. Today, at the time of this recording, it is late July 2024, and we've made it past Independence Day, and we're most of the way through summer, and hunting seasons are right around the corner. So today I want to tell you about a product that we released this year called the THOROFARE Ultralight Carbon Fiber Tripod. And what it is a ultralight carbon fiber tripod that we brought to market with one audience in mind: hunters. Well, let's get one thing out of the way right away. THOROFARE, that's kind of a weird name. For those of you that don't know, THOROFARE is the name of what I think is the most remote hunting unit in the lower 48 states. It's in Wyoming, northwest Wyoming, and it is the hunting unit that wraps around the southeast corner of Yellowstone National Park. And to my knowledge, it's the most remote hunting unit in the lower 48 states, and it doesn't even have a road in it in the entire unit. The only way in there is on foot or horseback, and I believe that's the only unit in the lower 48 that's like that. So we feel that a product like this ultralight tripod, would be at home in a place like that. The THOROFARE comes in this durable nylon padded case that has a suitcase handle, shoulder strap, and an accessory pocket for all your extras. And what it is it's a very compact, ultralight carbon fiber tripod. It has a very small form factor. It's only 22.5 inches long. It's only 3¼ inches in diameter. And as you saw in the initial shooting sequence at the beginning of the video, we have our short center column installed. With that short center column, this only weighs 60 ounces, ready to go afield. With this longer center column that I have installed at the moment, it's 66 ounces, ready to go. So why did we bring another tripod to market? Well, you know, there's a lot of different tripods out there, and the tripod market, if you don't own one yet and you haven't taken the dive, it can be a very frustrating and intimidating process to find the right tripod for your application. And you know, you're looking at these things and you have the money, you're ready to spend it, and you're thinking, okay, well, what do I actually need? Like, what size, what material, what attachments, what features, what head clamping unit? Does it come with everything, or do I have to order it from another website? Is it going to do what I want it to do? You know, these are all valid questions, and that's partially why we decided to do this, is that we've been in your shoes, and we know that it can be an intimidating and frustrating process, and we wanted to we basically have taken care of that problem for you. We've done all the homework for you. We've field tested this, and we know that it's everything you need. You know, whether you're a mountain hunter that hunts elk or mule deer, or you're a coyote hunter, or even just a blind hunter, whether you're hunting deer or turkeys, this tripod is right at home in your next adventure. So we'll talk a little bit about the features. I already mentioned that it collapses down to a very small size, and it's very lightweight. It features our robust 40mm ball mount, which allows you to quickly correct for angle with whatever accessory you're using, whether it's a spotting scope or a rangefinder, digital camera, or your weapon of choice. You know, when we're out in the field, the ground is virtually never level, so this allows you to just deploy the tripod. If the body of it's not perfectly level, this ball allows you to quickly get whatever your fixture is level to for glassing or range finding, or to take your shot. All the mechanical parts of the tripod are anodized aluminum. The legs are 10-layer carbon fiber. The main tube on the top is 29mm in diameter, and then the tripod has 4 separate legs, telescoping leg sections. All of the locks are twist lock. They have a nice, precise, high quality, rubber coated precision twist lock that are nice and smooth and work well in under all conditions. The tripod also features rubber feet and comes with optional spike feet, so it's just a matter of unthreading the rubber foot, and then it comes with spike feet that you can install if that's what you require for your application. And as I briefly mentioned before, it comes with 2 different center columns, and this is where the real game changer of this product is. You know, a lot of tripods you'll see they don't have that. Any height adjustment you want to do has to be done with the legs, and if that's the case and you want to be able to use it at a standing position, the tripod has to be much larger and usually much heavier in order to be able to get up to a standing height without these center columns. So that the design that this has allows us to keep the form factor and the weight a lot lower and a lot smaller. So as you saw in the beginning clip where I'm shooting prone, we had our short column installed, which is really what that's best suited for. Is if you're shooting in a prone position, the tripod can get as low as 8 inches from the ground to the point where this clamp unit is. So it's 8 inches from here to the ground when it's fully collapsed as you saw in the prone position. And then if you're not shooting prone, we recommend that you install this 13-inch center column that comes with it. It's included, it's not an extra. And this center column is best suited for anything but prone, whether you're shooting seated or glassing seated or anywhere up to standing. So as you can see, whether you're sitting because you're glassing or shooting, this center column quickly allows you to adjust for height to get the height that you need and get back in action where you're not spending a lot of time fumbling around with the legs trying to get your appropriate height. You can just deploy the tripod, get it close, and then quickly use the center column to get the height that you need. And the same would be true for trying to operate the tripod standing. You know, I've talked to a lot of coyote hunters personally, and they talk about how when they're out coyote hunting, you have to be standing in order to be able, usually, in order to be able to stay above the brush because of where the coyotes happen to live. And guys talk about, you know, when they have their weapon set up and they have it at a certain height, and then they quickly have to shift or change positions, and then it's not at the right height anymore, and the coyote's there and they're trying to get a shot off, and they're trying to fumble around with the legs and try to get it to the right height. It's amazing the new 4-letter words you can come up with during that type of a scenario. You know, and every time I show this to coyote hunters, that's the first thing they notice is they're like, oh, that's a game changer. Being able to quickly adjust your height with this telescoping center column to get the height you need without fumbling around with the legs. So as you can see from our standing shooting clip, although this tripod is a very small size, it's usable anywhere from prone all the way to standing. Not because of the original frame height. The original frame height is a decent height when all the legs are fully extended, but this telescoping center column allows even someone like me, I'm 6'4", to use it. You know, if I was glassing, this would almost even be too high. So it's adequate for people of all sizes, and still in a very small compact package. All right, let's talk about what's included with the tripod. So the base price includes the tripod itself, the padded nylon carrying case, 2 accessory plates to mount to your rangefinder, spotting scope, digital camera, whatever you have, all the tools or Allen keys necessary to install the spike feet. The spike feet do come with it as well, and then the Allen keys to, if you need it, to tighten or adjust any fastener that's on the tripod. And then it also comes with the 2 center columns, the 2-inch center column, which you saw in the initial opening shooting clip when I was prone, as well as this 13-inch center column as well. We do only supply 1 ball mount, which you would have to change back and forth between the 2 center columns. Otherwise, you can order additional ones as an option. And then the options for the product that aren't included, but you can purchase separately or as add-ons, are this clamp head unit that we currently have installed. The clamp head unit that comes with the tripod is ARCA compatible only. This one is an option. It's this ARCA and Picatinny compatible, and it has a QD lever, so you can quickly get whatever you're using in and out of here without having to fumble with a thumb screw. This is just a tension knob to set the original tension for the QD lever, but once you're in the field, you just use the QD lever to get your whatever your piece of equipment is in and out of the tripod. A ARCA plate that's M-LOK compatible, so it will interface with M-LOK slots in your gas gun, or if you have a bolt action that has M-LOK slots on the bottom of the forend, you can interface the plate with that, and then the plate will then connect to your clamp head unit. So you mount the accessory plate to your weapon, and then your weapon will clip in here without any additional parts. Then the last option we have is a saddle clamp. So if you don't have an ARCA or Picatinny rail on your weapon and it's more traditional and you don't want to add any additional hardware, we offer a saddle clamp that's also ARCA compatible that will clip right in here to this clamp head unit. And that allows you to grip onto whatever your weapon is, whether it's a wood stock rifle or a crossbow or whatever you might have that you need to clamp in there without adding additional hardware. That's an option as well. After thoroughly testing the THOROFARE tripod, we can confidently say that it's everything you need. We've done the homework for you. You can find our contact info and a link to the product page in the description, down in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.